So you're not where you want to be. Maybe your muscles are really lagging. Maybe your strength is subpar. Perhaps you have some of the worst genetics of all time. And maybe you continuously compare yourself to fake naturals and you realize that you're never going to look like them. There could be a whole host of reasons. Perhaps you have 100 pounds to lose. Whatever the case may be, I have one ultimate question for those who are in this situation. What are you going to do about it? Sure, you've accepted things for what they are. That's great. That's what mature adults should do. Recognize where we are. But that's only step one. Step two is creating a plan and following through with that plan until you get what you want. So, are you going to sit there and complain? Are you going to whine? Are you just going to lie down and cry and say that this is unchangeable? This is fate. This is destiny. Is that what you're going to do? Or will you try to create a solution? What are you going to do about it? Answer that for me. What will you do? If you don't do anything, if you continue to complain, well, I guess it was your destiny to be this way after all. But if you're someone who's not happy with this, and you wish not to settle for mediocrity, then it's time that you develop a plan. Or if not a plan, you start putting in the work right now. Action. And trying out new things until you're satisfied with your gains. If you have 100 pounds to lose and you have a big appetite, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to say, oh, I'm so hungry all the time. I just can't stop eating my McDonald's and pizzas. So you do it anyway? Or are you going to have some willpower, some discipline? You're going to get rid of that stuff out of the house? You're going to eat a clean diet? You're going to do your cardio? You're going to get your shit together? What are you going to do? That's all I'm trying to ask. If you have lagging arms, for instance, are you just going to say, oh man, I have terrible genetics? Screw it, bodybuilding, worst thing ever created. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to become a powerlifter. Are you going to become that guy? Or are you going to be like, okay, man, clearly I'm being bitter here. I got to work on this problem and fix it. You can decide. But over here, man, we deal with solutions. That's what I try to do. I try to give you solutions. And one of the things that I've come up with is the yoke training system. Like Naturally Enhanced and even all the free videos that I've talked about on YouTube. My yoke playlist, check it out. Arguably the best yoke videos on YouTube. A heavy pull, heavy power shrug, cheat row, and direct neck work. It is so damn effective. The success rate is so high. And like, I didn't even have that going on for me back in the day. I was just following what everyone else is doing. And I was complaining, oh, I have a small neck. Oh, my traps are so small. It's because I'm natty, right? It was complete nonsense. All you needed was a workable system. And the same thing can be said for other areas. I see a lot of guys complaining about their calves. Oh, I have bad calf genetics. Do you? Do you really? Is it possible that you're just not training them hard enough? Is it possible that the way that you're training them is subpar? We got to think about these things. So I definitely agree that we have our limitations. And we have to accept the cards that we've been dealt. It's the lottery. Maybe we didn't win the genetic lottery. Maybe we're not blessed. Okay, I get it. But let's move on from that crap. Let's just get mature. Let's accept it. And then screw it. Get past it. Work with what you got. You got super long arms. You have trouble benching. Well, be the best bencher that you could be. I've talked about this in a lot of other videos. But when you really try to focus on yourself and you stop comparing yourself to all these dudes, especially the roiders and the fake natties, when you do that, you're not going to be dissatisfied anymore because now you're pursuing your destiny. You're being the best version of you. So that's it. Simple video. But I want to repeat this question one more time. What are you going to do about it? What will you do? Will you complain? Will you whine? Are you going to cry in a corner? Or are you going to find solutions? If you're here for solutions and you're a diehard natty, well, my channel is going to help you get the gains that you need. So quit living in self-pity.